Hello everybody and welcome back. This time it's Grace's turn. Let's return to that tour and see how it's going. Meanwhile, I like to imagine that Gabriel is having plenty of fun with his chambermaid.
Is anything the matter, Mr. Baza?
I suddenly feel not at all well. I think I will lie down here in the van.
Should I get Madeline?
No, please. I'll just stay here and take a little rest.
Are you sure? I don't think Madeline would mind at all driving you back to the hotel.
No, I only need a few moments to close my eyes. Thank you, Miss Nakamura.
Chateau de Syrah. The vineyard and house were built on the foundations of a much older estate linked to the Templars. More importantly, I have arranged for us to have lunch here and perhaps to taste some wine.
It's about time. Right, Victoria?
It sounds like just a detained.
This way.
See, they're drinking buddies now.
Grace?
Oh, yeah, in a minute. I just want to look around first.
Okay, I'll see you inside.
Yeah, we're just gonna look around first before I join the wine tasting. Poor Emilio. He got mysteriously sick.
No, I don't want to disturb Mr. Baza. He's sick. It did come on rather suddenly, though. Maybe he doesn't like wine.
I do like, and it's just a minor thing the way the game is made, but the fountain gets louder the closer you get to it. The closer the camera gets to it. I like the way they constructed this 3D world where you could look around and see everything. It's just a shame. Oh, no, I didn't mean for you to walk anywhere, dear. It's just a shame the gameplay wasn't up to the 3D modeled world.
Is Monsieur Montreux not joining us?
Not that I know of, mademoiselle, but I'll let him know you are here.
Never trust a dude with a ponytail.
Hey, I saved you a secret.
Ah, merci. You are such the gentleman, Monsieur Mosley.
Wow.
But I am keeping my eye on you. You better not go back you know where and do you know what?
What? Where?
Huh?
We are playing dumb, are we? You know I can wiggle it out of you.
What?
Well,
That doesn't even sound
have some
sexual.
wine, Madeline.
I don't... She's... Okay, first of all, I like that the camera's right in her face. I also like that the camera can go into people without problems. Let's see what Mosley's thinking. Oh, look. Nothing. God, she's a bitch, too! She doesn't even want Mosley, but God forbid anybody pay attention to Grace. Let's talk to the man eating cheese.
Albert Arnaud, what do you know about Chateau de Syrah?
Not much. It is an old estate that has been rebuilt. The current owner is a Monsieur Montreux.
Well, that's fascinating.
Do you know Monsieur Montreux well?
No, unfortunately. Wonderful wine, Chateau de Syrah, but very expensive, yes? It is not often within my budget to pay a visit.
Another problem I have with this game is the pacing. I mean, we've spent a lot of time learning the back history and everything, but we don't know anything about the kid that's been kidnapped, and we've been here a day and a half. Oh, also, you remember we were breaking into all the rooms, and one of the big points was to make sure we didn't get caught, we didn't leave anything behind, you know, we put everything back so nobody'd know we were there. How about the preparation H we just stole from Lady Howard here? You don't think she came back to her hotel room and went, "Where's my butt cream?" And you know she immediately accused poor Roxanne of stealing it. Poor Roxanne. Anyway, just another... That puzzle was stupid at every possible angle.
I really don't want to get stuck in a conversation with Lady Howard about how good or bad she thinks the wine is.
Well, what about Estelle? She's good people.
I really don't want to get stuck...
Fine. The game doesn't even treat them as two separate people. Why should I?
No. I'd rather not while Madeline is sitting right there. No.
Wow, she don't want to talk to anybody. Madeline's sitting there.
I'd rather cut off my tongue, thanks.
Wow. There's that bitchy Grace from Gabriel Knight 2.
I don't think I could get his attention. I got better things to do anyway. Not with everyone sitting there listening.
You afraid to talk to the bartender because everybody's sitting there listening? Clearly, Grace just doesn't want to be here anymore.
Oh my god, it sounds like a baby crying.
And we all know there's only one baby in the whole of France.
Oh, that sound seems to be coming from the cellar. Those doors must lead to the cellar. Nope. Didn't think it would be that easy.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now.
I have got to try to get into that house somehow.
Gabriel Knight, Tomb Raider. I gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. I don't think I could do that. Then again, I'm a lot fatter than she is. Oh, that'd be a great place to just lay out, soak up some sun. I'm not doing any of this, by the way. The game is nice enough to do it for me. Because this would be a bitch if the game suddenly decided we need a balancing sequence. Although it does take some of the drama out of it when I know there's nothing I can do to increase or decrease her chances. Oh, hey, look at this. I'm back in control again. Grace Nakamura is Catwoman. Okay, I'm in the attic and I can hear the baby crying in the cellar.
Black shades. That's kind of weird.
I think we're in the coven. Dude, seriously, that kid's crying is echoing throughout the entire house. That kid has got some lungs.
I've never seen anything like it. It doesn't look like Hebrew, Greek, or Arabic, and it certainly isn't Oriental.
Because Grace, being Oriental, is an expert on all things Oriental, right? We'll just sketch a copy of that. I saw a baby. Did you see baby? Uh-oh. I didn't do any of this the first time I played the game, by the way. I'm just shocked at how much of this game I missed. I'm not in here.
Monsieur Montreux, is that you?
Oh, Madeline Bouffin to the rescue. Thank you, Miss Bouffin.
Mademoiselle Boutin, how enchanting.
Sorry, I said Bouffin. It's
Monsieur,
apparently Bhutan.
Surely you will join us for a drink and provide a bit of expertise on your wines? S'il vous plaît.
Also, what's that howling, echoing
Of course,
baby
at your
cry I
service,
hear?
mademoiselle.
Sounds like you've got a baby kidnapped in there. Is that the case? Monsieur, people are complaining down the road. There's a crying baby, and its voice can be heard all the way in Germany. I found you, baby. Oh,
It's just a doll.
that's disappointing. That is a pretty ugly-looking doll. I said I didn't do this the first time around, but I must be wrong, because I remember doing this next part. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played this game, and unlike the other Gabriel Knights, I only played it once. Now, this is one of the puzzles where I think the 3D environment really worked out well. And we'll get to that in a second. But first, it's Grace's turn to fingerprint some stuff.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
But it's on his desk.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Oh, I know I get it off of something. Hold on.
The guy's got interesting taste in art.
There we go. I see, I knew it was a book. Gods Among Us, the Immortals, except God's got an apostrophe. So it's really saying God is among us?
Yes, there's a print on the cover.
Of course, I don't know for sure who it belongs to, but...
There's a book in the drawer.
Really? Is there?
Gods Among Us, the Immortals.
Now it doesn't have an apostrophe in her subtitled speech.
Ah, those must be the alleged immortals. Some of them I've never heard of.
Again, this is more...
What a bunch of nonsense.
Okay, she's done with that. It's more interesting background in the world of the Gabriel Knight. And I do enjoy it. Let's see.
That looks like the guy I saw upstairs. Madeline called him Montreux. There's really something weird about the eyes.
Let's take a look at him then. Don't sit down. Why? That is the weirdest way to move a chair. Yeah, climb the chair. Of course, it's an antique chair, and her feet immediately go through it.
There's really something weird about the eyes.
Well, you're standing right in front of them. Why don't you...
Oh, wow.
What?
I have no idea what that might mean.
That is creepy, honestly. Why don't you climb down from there? Alright, now here's where I think the 3D environment was really cool. Let me put the camera down on the floor here. Look at this. A hidden button.
This place is rigged. I wonder if that's a bad thing.
That doesn't look good. Just out of curiosity, though, let's see what happens. I don't even know what the numbers really mean anymore. But this is 8 lasers! Why don't you just walk across them, see what happens? Shoot. Nothing.
Looks like Montreux likes to spend time at this window.
Alright, I gotta solve this little puzzle here.
Those lights are just shining out into the room. It seems like there should be some kind of pattern.
Let's try this. I'm not even sure what I've done. I've just kind of pointed each of them at each other, which makes a lovely pentagram. Can you imagine the sheer amount of
That's
work
great! I think.
that would go into building something like that? And how would you even explain to the workmen what I need? Hey, listen,
And I yell at Gabriel for taking stupid risks.
could you build for me a hidden staircase to my dungeon? Now, what I want is for it to open up if somebody solves a puzzle where these heads become a pentagram. So if we could just rig that up. I don't... Anyway, we're here to find the baby. Jesus, it's a big wine cellar.
They do give the place a nice Edgar Allan Poe feeling, don't they?
I don't want an Edgar Allan Poe feeling right now. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There's the stairs up. I got lost for a minute.
That crying sound is coming from behind that door.
Let's do it.
Oh, great. It's just a wine press.
A wine press that can be heard for miles. Yes, but there's no lasers anymore. The lasers were pretty exciting for a second there.
Grapes waiting for the press. Rather gruesome now that I think about it.
Gruesome? It's great.
There's a machine designed expressly for that purpose sitting 10 feet away.
Yeah, but get in there. Stomp them with your feet.
I'm not exactly sightseeing down here.
Hey, don't you get bitchy with me. I've got enough to put up with Gabriel giving me attitude in this game.
It's rather violent, isn't it?
It's grapes.
That woman looks as old as this basement.
We broke into this house, opened up the secret chamber to the basement. So let's have a conversation with the old woman we find in there.
Excuse me.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre in here.
Oh, mademoiselle, douce mademoiselle, si jeune, si jolie, si appétissante.
You don't speak English, do you? I'll just...
Pomme bleue, mademoiselle, pomme bleue.
Let go. I don't know what you're saying.
Let go. Pomme bleue. Aimeriez-vous des pommes bleues?
Stop it!
Pomme bleue. Vous
Pomme bleue,
préparez-vous
pomme bleue.
du jus? Hein? Un jus tout bleu, un jus sucré, un jus de raisin prêté à coups de poing.
I kind of wish I spoke French so I know what the hell was going on.
Okay, that was weird.
Whew.
There you are. I couldn't figure out where the heck you went.
Well, I broke into a house,
I thought I heard something.
found a doll and a wine press and a
Yeah?
creepy old lady.
Like what?
Nothing. I mean, it was just a wine press.
You shouldn't go check stuff out alone, Grace. Especially not when me or Gabe are around to go with you.
Well, you were occupied.
What? You mean Maddie? No, I was just...
There are two little lost lambs, and how sweetly they chat, little heads in a row.
Madeline. I was just telling Grace.
Never mind, you are both adults, but we are moving on now.
Thanks a lot, Mose.
I didn't do anything.
Isn't it? Dr. Webb.
This is the
have
end of
you
the
read
chapter, by the way.
Dr. Wenn's book on Grand Le Chateau? The definitive one. Dr. Wen mentioned that the chair is connected to the devil in the church.
Without temptation. Yes, I have heard that theory, but a more interesting one links the phrase to the vampires.
What is the... Okay.
Oh my God!
Oh, hello. Prince James's men with their throats slit. Now we're getting somewhere. And that's it for this chapter. It's a fairly short one. Grace does a little housebreaking, finds a baby doll and a creepy old woman in the basement. Luckily, she didn't steal anybody's Preparation H or smell anybody's toilet. So really, we're a step up from last time. That's it for this one. The next block of time, we switch back to Gabriel, and it's quite a bit longer. So, until next time.